Hey guys. So, it seems like once you have everything figured out in life, it goes away. Like you're not supposed to figure everything out. I've been what I would call mentally unstable since I was like 10. I remember having like suicidal thoughts and such at like 11 and 12 and just I was not, there's something mentally not okay with me. I've accepted it. It is who I am. I've gone to many therapists. Last one I went to diagnosed me bipolar. When they did, I sort of was just like, "Fuck you! I'm not bipolar. There's no way." And then I actually read up about it and sort of like looked back at like past behaviors, and I was like, "Well, maybe I totally am bipolar. That actually makes a lot of sense." So I had this title of bipolar, and I've gone through the motions and tried to work to get better and all that kind of stuff. And well, about 2 months ago, I decided to stop taking a medication. I feel like anybody that has a mental issue does this. um, it was you either feel like a zombie or you feel like maybe it's not like you're not being yourself anymore because you're being like masked by this medication, or you just don't feel like taking it anymore because you feel fine. I was the latter. Like I've been feeling fine, so I'm just like, okay, I don't have to take it right now. Well, here's the crazy thing. Like, I haven't taken it for 2 months and I have not had a single up or a single down. I have just been steady going. And it's not like my life's been fucking simple, but I've just been very, very steady going. I mean, mind you, I still get angry and I still have my moods, but it's nothing like it was. So my wife brought up the idea of like, maybe I'm not really bipolar. And I don't know how I feel. Because it's like, okay, well, that's possible. Like, of course, it's possible that I'm not really bipolar. I mean, people are diagnosed wrong all the time. I mean, mental psychology is a very hard, science, and it's really hard to figure out what's going on in somebody's head just because they fit into certain categories. So it's very possible, but it's almost like I felt like I had my answer, and now I have no idea why I act the way I do. And it's not that I use it, and it sounds like that makes it sound like I use it as a crutch, and I never did. Like I've never was like, oh, it's just because I'm bipolar. But I felt like it explained why I am the way I am and why I act the way I do. And then there's so many other like, things like, well, God, if I'm not bipolar, am I just an asshole? Like, am I just dramatic and act like a bitch for no reason? Like, there's not even like like at least with bipolar, I could be like, well, this is because I actually have a mental issue. No, Debbie, you're just a cunt. You know what I mean? Like, is that what it is? Have I just been dramatic and annoying for fucking 34 years? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't understand it. And like, it's crazy because it's not, I don't want bipolar disorder. Like, that's not at all what I'm saying. But I almost feel like if I'm not bipolar, then oh my God, am I just a horrible person? Like, do I just like, act the way I do and get upset and get all and angry and stuff because that's just who I am? Like, that's not who I want to be. Like, and then it makes me feel like I'm like, have I used it as a crutch this whole time? But I never really thought I did. Like, I've tried to like go to work and be a normal person and do everything I'm supposed to do. And like when I get mad, not act a fool and not act ridiculous. And I've been pretty good at it. So it's really crazy just to feel like, you know, honestly, what it comes down to is I thought I had it figured out and now I don't have anything figured out once again. What it comes down to is I feel like I generally feel like I have a mental issue because of just the way I react to things, the way I act to things I think. Like no one's actually in my brain to make that assumption of who I am. And it's almost scary that if I don't have a diagnosis, then maybe I'm either crazier than I thought, or maybe I'm just like maybe there's something really wrong with me. Like maybe I'm like some kind of crazy narcissist and I have to like be an asshole to people. Because I keep saying the asshole thing because like my biggest thing is that I get depressed and I get, the manic. But my manic is never like happy, yay, life's great. My manic is anger and aggression and I act like a cunt. Like I just get mad super easily and I will pop off for no reason and just be ridiculous. So what scares me is if I'm not bipolar and that's just my personality, I suck. And that's frightening. And I mean, of course, that's my personality, regardless of bipolar disorder or not. But like, damn, I have no reason for it whatsoever. Like, I don't have like a mental issue. I'm just a normal person. And then that means I'm just a total asshole. And I don't know, like, this makes it sound so much like I'm using it as a cop out. And I'm not even trying to do that. It's just that gives you almost like an explanation. Like, okay, yeah, she acts a little crazy, but it's because she actually has a mental issue. And if I don't actually have a mental issue, then maybe I just act a fucking like a little crazy. I don't know. So now I have lots more to think about. Yay! So, do you believe that mental issues just go away? Do you believe people can even die, are like, misdiagnosed? Like, the fuck do you think? I don't know. I'm confused. I have no idea how I feel now. So, yay, life! All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to my day off. Goodbye.